do the powers that be actually need to be defeated, or do they defeat themselves? That's the big question that I have. And I think that monopoly always defeats itself. I think it eats itself. Just like people are saying that the left is eating itself right now, I think that monopoly always eats itself. I think that absolute power corrupts absolutely, right? So back in 2004, I made a song on the computer when I was staying at my friend's house in New Jersey, in Jersey City. And it's called Fun. And if you look up my name on Spotify, you'll find it in the album called After the End. It's called Fun. And one of the lines in it is, they need never cede control, right? So it goes, the lyrics go, handcrafted computer file I'm sharing with you, counteracting our nihilistic point of view. And then it says, and I will learn to survive again. And I will learn to survive again. You and I know to live fun and fearlessly. We have suffered at our hands, but we are the ones who can. And we are the ones who know they need never cede control. Right, so they need never cede control. And so we have suffered at our hands. I think regardless of whether you think that there is an entity out there that is trying to manipulate the world and trying to dominate the world and the globalism and all that stuff, even if that's true, which I think it is, I think there is an entity out there trying for global world domination. At the same time, I think that doesn't preclude the fact that we are also in charge of our own lives, our own world, our own universe, our own selves, no matter what, if we choose to be. And we're not slaves. We don't have to be slaves unless we volunteer to be slaves. So we have suffered at our hands, and we are the ones who can. I think that lyric says that we can take this dream, we can take all the drama that comes along with this dream and all the drama we create for ourselves, because that's sort of what the entertainment of life is actually about. That's the Leela, right? In Hinduism, the cosmic drama, the cosmic play that's going on, that we're part of, and that we're the most sentient being in, at least to our knowledge. There may very well be other sentient beings out in the universe. Of course there are. So the line, they need never cede control. What does that mean? It means that no matter how much they encroach upon us, how much they try to control and dominate us through surveillance, through money manipulation, market rigging, censorship, co-opting, controlled opposition, in other words, brainwashing, psyops, false flags, wars, everything, brainwashing, everything. No matter how much they try to control and dominate us, they'll never be able to achieve total domination. They just can't. It's impossible. Why? Because I think balance is the crux of the universe, and extreme totalitarianism is an extreme, and extremes are always corrected by nature. So I think that that's what that line means. I think that they can never actually achieve their goal of total domination. In other words, they can't create a Borg like on Star Trek, which is that crazy, machine cube thing filled with cyborgs that have completely lost their soulless cyborgs. That can never happen. Can they get somewhere near that? Maybe. I don't think they can even get that close to that, but I think they could get to a point where they are creating, a degree of that, and I think that they already have to an extent. But the way that they obsess over AI, like the controllers of Google obsess over AI and they think that AI is the future, and people like, I don't know what Elon Musk's thing is. I don't even think Elon Musk is a real person. I mean, a real actor. I think he's like I think he's a plant. But maybe I'll get into that some other time. But no matter how much or rather the fact that they obsess over AI, I think that that's proof that AI is a pipe dream for them. And that HAL, H-A-L, like on Space Odyssey, is a pipe dream for them. So let them have their fun. But all of this fear mongering that they're putting out in the media with this Alex Jones banning and all this other sort of, all of these insinuations through the news, the formerly mainstream media is putting into our heads that they can listen to us all the time through our iPhones. They can, I'm sure they can. But that doesn't mean that they can dominate us. It still doesn't mean they can dominate us. That's not to say that we shouldn't strive for privacy, fine, do it. But all of the fear mongering that they're trying to indoctrinate us into and make us believe is a sign. It's them showing weakness. Actually, it's a sign that they are getting desperate to control us, and that means that they believe that there's the possibility that they cannot ever control us. So, just maybe all of the fear mongering that's going on online right now, I'm trying to free my mind from it.